10:30 Saturday evening, I'm on a familiar road. 60 hours underground sure has took its toll. A few miles to my destination, a wife, kids, and a double wide. They're probably all asleep anyway, so I'll pull over to the side. I drifted off with the pickup running. A few minutes will be all I need. When I awoke, it was Sunday morning. I slept all night, it seemed. But when I went to drive, to my surprise, that truck was no longer there. I was standing instead in a different place, with beauty beyond compare. And that's when I realized I made it. I looked down and saw my feet on streets of gold. The pain I used to bear, it was no longer there. So great at first, my mind couldn't contemplate it. But one look around made me realize I made it. I ran into my grandpa. Didn't look like him at all. No crutches or a cane, no body racked with pain. And I knew something was amiss when Grandma gave me a kiss. Her mind wasn't the same. This time she remembered my name. And that's when I realized I made it. I looked down and saw my feet on streets of gold. The pain I used to bear, it was no longer there. So great at first, my mind couldn't contemplate it. But one look around made me realize I made it. It's early Sunday evening. I'm near the end of my road. 64 years on this earth sure have took its toll. A few minutes to my destination, a family gathered all around. They're singing some of my favorite hymns. Boy, do I love how they sound. I drifted off with them still praising. I've never felt so tired. I started to dream of me, Mom and Dad, singing in that heavenly choir. But then I realized to my surprise, it wasn't a dream at all. When I heard Jesus say, you fought a good fight, you finally made it home. And that's when I realized I made it. I looked down and saw my feet on the streets of gold. The pain I used to bear, it was no longer there. So great at first, my mind couldn't contemplate it. But one day if we're saved, we're all gonna look around and say,